it's Mark, World's Okayest Farmer. Unfortunately, we have to make this video today. My building that was built 3 months ago collapsed. As you can see here, it was 50 by 50 with an 18-foot ceiling. It was kind of a carport style, open front and back, so I could put equipment in both sides, similar to this one that we put up. This was built up by a contractor through a lumber company, so I have to get in contact with them. I believe the builder came to look at it today. So the winds we had here were around 30 miles an hour from what online's saying, and some guys that had weather vanes around here. I don't know if we even saw 50-mile-an-hour winds, but these were those concrete purlins. They basically crumbled here. The wind was pushing out of the west on that wall, and you can see here they all just snapped off the rebar in them on those metal plates. I like the construction, but I don't know how strong it is that they crumbled like that. The bad news is my mini excavator is on top of that flatbed trailer. I guess we can see it right up in here. So my mini excavator is on that trailer. I don't really want to go underneath here. I think the wind's not blowing today other than just a normal breeze, but there is my log splitter. You can see the skid steer back there, my dad's tractor. This is my brand new Mort's trailer. It's a 2021 Mort's trailer. Everything I had was under here other than my dump truck. So 2 tractors, my New Holland tractor's right there, the wall's on it, the John Deere's behind it. They don't look too jacked up, doesn't look smashed down or anything, just busted through the trusses. I don't think there was, I mean, there's some weight here, don't get me wrong, but. And then there's this wall. And yeah, I mean, it looks like those plates snapped right off of the concrete. So, because the concrete pylons are still pretty much upright. It looks like just blowing against that building. I like this construction, but it looks like it failed because I don't like putting the wood right in the ground. But it looks like that was the weak point. From looking at this, those plates on those pillars. I'm sorry, those plates that hold up the poles on the wall, they snapped right off of this concrete because all that wind was pushing on the wall. I thought it would, you know, they didn't, I mean, they bowed a little bit, but that was probably under the weight. Snapped off. Right there's my New Holland. So I pulled these ones out of the ground. You can see right here how far they were in the ground. I mean, it actually pulled that up out of the ground. They were in concrete, but obviously you'd think the concrete would be stuck to them also.
Just snap the rebar there.
Yeah, it's snapping the plates right off of the concrete pillars with that rebar. There's my other John Deere. The hood's smashed. You can see that this wall stud or pole is right across the hood. But other than that, and maybe the fender, not too broken. The roof's busted up on the tractor. There's a pole broke right over the roof. I can't believe it didn't smash the glass. But there's definitely gonna be issues with that whole roof. The exhaust got busted. That broke over the loader. Yeah, I can't believe those concrete pillars failed under that amount of wind. I mean, I know it's a big wall catching wind, but I mean, I'm sure this isn't the first time they used these, so I don't know if it's just bad concrete when they were made, or... And my dad's tractor back here, the 2020. See my new brush hog under there, it's not been used. And his ROPS wasn't up. It wouldn't have helped really, I don't think, right there, but the ROPS gives him some strength, so I wish it was up. And then the same thing here, just once it was going over. Just busted all these concrete purlins. I'm really pissed my brand new skid steer's in there. That skid steer only has 50 hours on it. My blue New Holland tractor's only got 300 and some hours on it. And it slid over and just bumped the concrete barriers for my other carport. I parked my one dump truck under here. That sucks, and I can't get any of my equipment out of there, of course. I don't know what the process is gonna be. But pretty much everything I own other than my dump trucks and vehicles was under here. And that one, of course, my nice new dump trailer's under here, and my crappy one's outside. The skid steer doesn't appear to be in too bad a shape, but we won't know until we can get under there. I don't really want to go in there. But the glass and everything's good, and you can see the header board bowed here. My John Deere ROPS went right through. But looking at things here, I would say the concrete failed. I thought maybe it just hinged at the top and went over, but it looks like all the concrete, this side, like this is the wall that the wind was on, it just snapped the wall right off of the concrete purlins up, pulled these three pretty much up out of the ground. I mean, you can see how long that one was. It's still in the ground. So, unfortunate. As a first generation farmer getting into this myself, it's a big setback. A lot of equipment cost, and it's hard to grow, you know, starting out on your own. I definitely, I have to work my other jobs. I have my side business hauling and excavating, and farming is a side hobby for me. I enjoy it, but I definitely couldn't make a living off of it. That sucks. Three pieces of equipment in there are like new. 2021 skid steer, 2021 Mort's dump trailer. This is a 2016 New Holland T4 100 with 300 and some hours on it. My workhorse. John Deere's 6100D. They're both tractors are 100 horsepower. That my dad's tractor back there is a 1967 John Deere 2020. Very unfortunate. And of course, once it started to go over, it was like a domino, so it just went over to the east and the roof just sat down. 'Cause I mean, that was, you can see where that wall was, and the other wall was right here, so this was on the far side, this flatbed trailer. That sucks. Another setback. Thanks for watching. Hope you all have a Merry Christmas. Best thing about this is nobody was around, so nobody got hurt. You can see my Wolf Ridge log splitter. Looks like the, thankfully, the Wolf Ridge log splitter, right where my controls were, ended up being right in between the trusses, so I guess I parked that in the right spot. I like this building, it was nice and big. Well, thanks everyone, you all have a Merry Christmas.